Yes. Good afternoon, folks. This has been quite a weekend for sports fans, and it's not because of the NFL. Even though I'm sure there's some great NFL games on, I'll probably start watching those in a minute. But this weekend, and I'll talk about the Celebration Bowl later, because I know once I start talking about that, I won't get to talk about this World Cup game between Argentina and France. I got to be honest with you. I thought France was going to win. I did think that going in. I was wrong. I underestimated how much Argentina wanted it, their ability to execute, even the youngest players, just their ability to execute. I mean, they were a little bit better. They played a little bit better because Kylian Mbappe himself, I mean, he almost single-handedly won France the Gold Cup. I mean, the World Cup, sorry. So, but it just, his individual effort just wasn't enough to overcome everything Argentina was doing. I mean, from the goalie all the way to Messi. It's like it's almost like when Argentina realized they had an opportunity to score, it's like their eyes got 10 times bigger, and that's how you got to be on the soccer field. That's how you got to be in life. So that's why their play inspired me so much, because when you get those opportunities, it's just like, when you get close to it like that, your eyes got to get bigger, because see, and let me get into specifics, because all it took was for one of the Argentina players, to steal a ball from one of the French players, and then like three or four guys are sprinting down to the other end of the field, like full speed, you know what I mean? And these are 90-minute games. I mean, you can get tired, bro. Like, if you ever been on a soccer field, you can get tired, bro, for real. Because the way it's set up, it's not like in football you run a play and then it stops. Okay, you can kind of do a breather. No, soccer, it just keeps going. You may get a little extra time at the end. The refs may put some on. But the soccer, the clock just keeps running. You keep going. So it's not a whole lot of time, but you can just sit there and just rest. You know what I mean? So the way they were running up and down the field was just like, wow. I mean, and France got speed. They got speed, athleticism. I was just really shocked at how they was able to beat France up and down the field. And, when you get three or four players down the field like that, you got Messi controlling the ball, you got the French goalie, maybe, a couple other French defenders. It's going to be hard to stop them. And they kept doing it over and over and over. People were always moving. You didn't see people standing around. Unfortunately, on the France team, you saw a lot of people jogging, standing around. All that talent doesn't matter if y'all aren't executing. Got to keep it moving. Even if you don't got the ball, you got to be moving. You got to be opening things up. And what makes Messi so great for me was that he can not only create for himself, he can create for others. So I have to appreciate that. But it was a fantastic match. I mean, I honestly have to say that Argentina they outplayed them. They outplayed them. I mean, they outplayed them, and France has got to accept that. Maybe France comes back in 4 years hungry, because I mean they won it last time. You know what I mean? So maybe they come back in 4 years hungry, and and they are focused and they're serious. You know what I mean? And they're playing together, etc., executing as a team. But this time it was Argentina, and I'm sure in Buenos Aires and all those other towns, cities in Argentina, I'm sure they're living it up right now. I mean, and I would be too, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, fantastic. But yeah, I'll talk about the Celebration Bowl another time. But yeah, this was a lot. This was really great. You can tell Mbappe, he did want to win. Obviously, he did, with all the effort that he put into the game. But it was Argentina's time. It just was Argentina's time. You could just see it. And going into the penalty kicks, how well the goalie played, at defending the free kicks from France. It just was like everybody was just on the same page. It's like we're winning this one, you know. And like I said, Mbappe, he almost single-handedly won France the World Cup. But I mean, Argentina was just, they were just not, they just were just not going to let that happen. Yeah, but yeah, excellent World Cup, epic. Might have been the best one I've ever seen, to be perfectly honest. And it'll be another 4 years. I guess we'll see what the women do. But yeah, it was fantastic, you know. But anyhow, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.